to NRC Division 1. Today we are around Spain. As usual, I am AMS Phoenix, and with me I have AMS Rambo.
Hola, bonjour,
Hello.
hello.
Well, right, at the moment. So, we have 16 drivers. One person is going to get knocked out of Q1. Term is on a lap. First man 2 set lap, so we'll go on board with Term. But today is pain day.
Yeah, last time I commentated here, it was quite infamous of me screaming puncher and crying. 3 people got punches.
As Term is invalidated.
Oh, lovely jubbly. Oh, and taking the MotoGP route through there.
So we'll go on board with Ducky, as he's the next one on that lap.
Oh, he's right living life. Look, he's taking the new layout.
So Ducky's starting his lap. Firing down the straight. In 200 miles an hour, 201. 2-2 before he brakes heavily.
So what's beautiful about this
one,
stream,
turn
right?
2.
Both of us fat cunts are eating.
Yes, we are.
So, it's perfect for a stream.
Yeah. Unfortunately, luckily, no one is watching. So if there is someone watching, it hasn't come up. It doesn't matter. But yes, this stream is all about smoking, drinking, and eating. Due to the fact that we're going to be bored out of our brains.
Yeah, we're just going to be watching cars go around the track.
Yep.
All behind each other.
Ducky managing to
Not invalidate. Yeah. Miracle work. We purple because I set a lap. Retard that.
Looking very stable through that section. As we all know, that little bump can force your car to go yoinking to the left, and you'll end up in France. Because it doesn't take as much exit curb as some other people do, but it's got definitely a nice run as he runs out of deployment just before the line. A 1:14.7 as the first lap. It's a good lap.
He's on
I think Cole was the next man.
He is on another lap, but he derated before the chicane, which I find very strange. But coming across the line, he sets at 15.8, which is a bit off.
Yeah, just a bit. We'll go on board with Cole as he's coming through the middle sector. A lot of people will invalidate and get penalties there. It's an awkward corner to take and not get a pen, but
Yeah, it
was a lovely shot there of that McLaren's left rear suspension working well over the curbs. It's the first time I've seen that action on the game. You could actually see the suspension going up and down and wobbling like a fish.
I mean, I've had mine fail and send me into a barrier. I mean, I've still never seen someone else in league racing get a suspension failure.
Yeah, as Cole does take a lot of the exit curb on that chicane, so he's trying to get as much speed as he can. He goes to 15.7, so he's way off Ducky.
Yeah. That's Ducky's been using some magical powders on his tyres. Because if these are the lots of people
We'll go on board with BCT Legends. He hasn't set a lap. He's the next one across the line. So we'll see what lap he can do.
Time to take an advantage.
Flip it, go wide, go in again. Let's use all the curb possible before you go into this tricky little section. Obviously, in real life, we would love for this to be gone and actually choose that out of it, but unfortunately, the FIA have said no. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 15.3. And then I believe Cryptic all Cryptic's invalidated. Atlight is going for another lap. So I'll go on board with a tile. I'm calling them Atlight, but it's a tile.
There's 2 T's.
Is it at?
No.
No. Oh,
Look. It's ATE, which is 8, but then there's TLIE. 8 Italy. 8 Italy.
I'm just going to call him Tetley.
That'll do.
Just a lot easier. It's Tetley. Comes to the end of sector 2. Purple's sector 2. So he's on for a good lap at the moment.
Should I put it into Google Translate? And see what the Norwegian voice says.
Probably it's Norwegian, isn't it?
Yeah, so.
Coming up to the final chicane. using the curve, going around the last corner now, sweeping long corner, runs out of deployment, same as everyone else, and then does a 15.7.
Yes, next car to come across the line will be the Renault, I think, of Evans. He's on his out lap. His lap. The car after that will be Ireland. That's the teammate. Ireland's coming through the middle sector at the moment. Who will be
We'll
the
go on
next?
board with Amos Dan.
Amos Dan,
Amos
yeah.
Dan is the next man to come across the line. Using all the curb we can. Coming around final corner. Straightening up the corner a little bit.
1.7. George Star.
14.7. As I now believe it is Drive Forever. No, it is Ireland. Then it's Drive Forever.
Just game. Nicely done
And
through there.
He's not looking comfortable. He's a little bit hesitant on the accelerator.
Yeah, I think he was just scared of invalidating through the chicane. Lost a lot of time, possibly third though.
15.3. And now it's Drive Forever. As he now goes P1 with a 14.6. So he's definitely had a good lap. Well, I've gone on board with Amos Evans as he comes to the end of Sector 2. Doesn't purple.
I'm questioning term because on my screen terms come out on his old tyres.
Probably, yeah, but he did that on with a D rating and everything, so he'll find time in the last sector.
Alright, okay.
Because Evans hit that curve, the rear end just nudging his rear end round. Absolutely controlled it perfectly. Got his P1 with a 14.4.
Mental.
That's good.
I want to see
Q3 most of the time. We'll go on board with ARS Fern as he's coming through the final sector.
Who's next after him is the question.
It's Thomas. No, who's Thomas? It's Fern, crosses the line. Goes P5 with a 14.
Thomas is next. Going through the flat out right hander. He does take it flat out. Coming down the back straight into sector 3. What's he going to do in the middle of the sector? Not purple.
49.1. Not purple, but then Evans wasn't purple middle sector and he went pole, so you can't always rely on the game. Just have to wait.
Very nice through the section. Won't take any curb there, but takes a lot. Then it couldn't stays the full curb on the exit. Going through the final corner, stays to the right hand side. He's going to set a 14.96. Thomas.
So it's looking very tight at the moment. So far. We'll go on board with Cryptic. As Cryptic put in the chat earlier that he is trying no line and no assist for this race.
Oh, well, the jubbly.
So he will be, as his own admission, a bit off the pace. We just hope that he doesn't cause any incidences. I'm sure he won't. I'm sure he knows he's got a bit of a head on him.
Decent lap.
7. So we'll go on board with Term as he's now starting his lap. We'll see if he's up on his delta on these worn tyres. Coming through,
and
so
he is
he's 4 tenths up.
How? What? I think the game's lying to us about these tyres.
No, he probably is worn, but this is Term.
Jim.
As he's got a little bit of dirt, yeah, from the Ferrari in front coming out of that turn, but don't invalidate again, Term. There you go. Took it nicely. Flat, left off and flat on again. Thomas is retired in the pits. He is half a second up, purple again. He needs to find even more time in the last sector, but obviously he was D-rating last time, wasn't he? He was proper D-rating, so he's going to be finding a lot of time. Yeah.
Exit though. Going around the final corner, where's he going to go? Quite high up on his time, pretty sure I'll throw it into the top.
15.1. So, 4 lap old tyres, that is a pretty good lap.
Fresh set of tyres, he'll be up there.
Yeah, fresh set, easy gain of some more time.
Forever
But we'll go on, but who's the next man across?
It will be Williams, isn't it? Oh, lap. No, it will be Williams.
It is Zyklon. Zyklon is finishing off his lap. He's purple middle sector, but that'll be purple to P15, so he is P15.
I also learned a bit of Norwegian facts for you, and I'm pretty sure this is correct. When I was commentating on this league on my own, I found out that cyclone means cyclone in Norwegian. So, in our language, that's NRC cyclone.
Oh, it's a good name to us.
And he's
So Zyklon goes first with a 14.4, just there, brother Evans. Kevin P. Is Kevin? No, Kevin's down.
Yes.
Arctic is the next man to come across. Arctic, what's he going to do? Not setting the time. Oh, he's got the glitch. Oh.
What?
Arctic joined the lobby before, obviously after the lobby started, and now his AI is just going round and round and round, I believe.
Oh, lovely jubbly.
When he could be in the pits. Because he's just been out for a lap, and he was on the lap, and it said 2 minutes.
I think it don't look like how an AI will drive. Look at that lock up.
There's a lock up there. We'll see. We'll keep on board with Arctic till the end. But
It could have been
obviously,
just lying about the outlap. Yeah, that's not AI.
but I'm not funny. At the end of sector 2, these are on 49 seconds. At the end of sector 2, he's at 49, 50. Oh, it's just off.
49. Don't know. And I mean, with the mistakes he's made in the lap as well, maybe. I think it was just lying to us about the outlap. Being
Possibly. Oh, he's lost the rear end.
Yeah, if that's an AI, I'm questioning Codemasters on that coding.
Well, I question Codemasters every day. 1:16.1 for Arctic. But at the moment, him and Kevin are both in the drop zone, as Kevin is down on his time, coming through the middle sector. Coming through the final sector now. We'll see where this puts him. He needs to find a good chunk of time. It's going to be a 15.2 for P11. So he gained 2.7 seconds out of the last score.
See, that has to stay on the right hand side. Everyone else is coming back out on track, trying to keep themselves from that drop zone.
Yeah, well, Cole is on another lap. So 15.3. It is less than a second between first and 15 right now.
Wow. That's
pretty
yeah.
close. Like,
looking from like first down to about 7th, it's only about a tenth of a second. And that'll all be gained up in this final few laps as we see Ducky into the pits after his lap. I think Ducky's giving up in this session. Dan isn't on a lap. Fern is also in.
We'll go on board with BCT Legends, as he is the man primed to be knocked out if he doesn't improve. So we'll stay on board with him. He is on a fresh set of tyres.
He is.
So he's going to compromise himself for the rest of the session. But he needs to get out of this session before he can even think about the next session.
Yeah, and he's up.
But he is a 10th. It's a 10th up.
I'll put him quite high on the grid, actually.
I'll put him like P8, P9.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
So, that 10th could gain you so many positions. Could also lose you a lot of positions. Because Cole is now retired. Cole's retired.
Oh. I don't know if that's the best idea.
I don't know if Cole is safe.
Legends goes 9th, yeah. So it's just all down to Cryptic here. Arctic is in the pit lane.
Well,
so I doubt he will be able to make it out.
Oh, Arctic can still get out on time. I don't know if he will or not though.
It'll need to be
We'll stay on board with Cryptic. Cryptic's getting a big massive slipstream from a car in front of him. Who was that car?
It's a McLaren.
That was Term.
It was a
Term gave Cryptic the biggest slipstream
to get his own teammate out.
To knock his own teammate out. What is Term doing?
Term.
Oh, if I was Zach Brown right now, I'd be going absolutely mental.
Arctic has made it out, but I'm unsure if he'll be able to make it all the way around the track.
No, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, if he's big speedy, then yeah. I mean, he's got about a 20-second run, but
Oh, his Cryptic had a bit of a wobble coming out that fast right-hander.
Yeah, it's calmer.
But, he's only just up on his
Yeah,
time.
he needs about 4 tenths in this final sector, so he's going to be pushing to the limit. We can already see that coming through these corners. He seems to be very on the limits, and the Liam Melodius in the exit there. Locks up. Going through the chicane. Nice on the curve there too. Uses a lot
he's missed
it.
He's missed it. He missed that curve. He's missed everything. He's coming. I don't think he's going to improve.
15.7. No, he's off.
No, he's off that last sector.
So down to Arctic. Arctic looks good
We'll
though.
have a look, see if Arctic can do a lap.
Missed
Yeah, he's
the
got
apex
loads of
there.
time to do a lap.
That's a good exit. Should just start the lap. There we go. Right.
Let's have a look at Arctic. Arctic, he needs to find about 9 temps to get him through to the next session.
Cryptic is on another lap. And he's a 10th up in the first sector.
Yeah. We'll stay on board with Arctic, because even if Cryptic goes, that means Kevin might be knocked out as well.
Cryptic is 3 tenths up. And he's invalidated on the exit with a hairpin and lost the back end. He's in the barrier.
No.
That's
see
he's
that
also
on
back
the
in the road trap and in the barrier. And that yellow flag is sector 3 at the moment as we see Term drive past. Watching the Ferrari.
Arctic had to lift off massively on that fast right-hander. He's lost
a lot of time. Yeah, he's still a 10th
He's
up.
a 10th and a half up.
He needs
to find 6 more temps. 6 more temps on top of that to even getting closer. There's dust everywhere. There's a Ferrari on
a bit of rear
going
end
into
there.
the sand pits. Yeah, Arctic's not looking good on this setup. It might be more of a race setup than a quali setup. But as he's coming around the last corner now, what time's it going to be? Is
14,
it going to knock AMS
15,
Cole?
no it won't. It's a 15.8. Yep, Cole is safe.
I bet Cole bum was twitching like anything. The old squeaky bum time that was.
Yep, he's changing underwear before next session.
Changing underwear, I'll be freaking changing my whole trousers, mate, and changing car. As we're just waiting for Crowding to get in the pits and to retire. Not bad for the Haas boys, both of them in the top 10 of qualifying so far.
Very decent from everyone, to be fair. Everyone's been quite close. Elimination zone was quite close as well, quite dramatic to see, but...
So, obviously, P1 to P15, it was only 9 temps. So
we need to nerf the Renaults.
Close this grid is. The 2 drivers out are Cryptic. Obviously, learning no line, so that's a good effort for him. And then Arctic, obviously, just couldn't quite get there at the end.
I think I've got my money on one of the Renaults for pole. They just
look at the Renaults, 1, 2.
It's just they're a bit mad. We need to stop putting the fast drivers in the Renaults.
Well, obviously I left my Renault seat, so obviously Evans took my seat.
Yeah, and now look.
And then obviously Hero was supposed to be my was my teammate, and then it's just been taken over by Cyclone, who's just as quick as Hero. So. Now it's Q2.
Yeah, Q2. This will be a lot closer at the end. A lot more drivers gonna get eliminated here.
Who's gonna qualify on SOS and do the donut? I've got my money on at least 6 of them doing it.
I think.
But then we don't know what the race is. Is the race dry? Is it wet?
Yeah, we need a weather forecast in the commentary box next
Oh,
game.
of course we do, yeah.
Because I'm sat here now and I don't know whether it's going to be snow or, droughts. Might be hailstone, might be a blizzard, might be, anything. But I don't know. We don't know strategies or anything. Come on, Codemasters, it's not that difficult. There is a Ferrari coming out the pits, forever. There's also a Tauri and Renault and a McLaren out of the garage. That's Cole. Coming out on with Ducky. Drive Forever is also following Ducky. And Evans is also on track. Those are the first 4. No one else seems to be coming out the pits at the moment. So we just have these for the first one. He's going to come across the line setter. That will be Cole, as long as he doesn't invalidate on his actual lap coming through. I'm going to turn all my details on. Here we go. Right hander, saving tyre wear through this lap is key, but keeping the temperatures. Nobody else seems to come out on track. There's a lot of cars on mediums as well. Half the grids seem to be opting for the medium tyre.
Yeah, obviously, starting on mediums around here is optimal. The softs are just way too quickly.
Yeah.
You can get a much better strat doing mediums, but obviously with the softs you can sometimes get safety car in the first couple of laps, which will help you and save you a lot. So, as Cole is the first man to cross the line, we'll go on board with Cole. Powering down the straight as he hits 203 miles an hour for the braking zone. Going through turn 1. Turn 2, you want to clip that curb. Don't hit it too much though, or you will just spinala off. Now this sweeping right-hander. It can force you wide, but if you just put your foot in, the grip and the downforce will just keep you in.
Oh, he's
now another. Oh, it's the rear end. Oh, the tyres just didn't want to work. He cooked him in the first few corners. I think he's backed off now. Yes, he has. So, I believe it is Ducky, the next man who is invalidated. So we'll go on board with Drive Forever. He's the next man to set a lap on medium tyres.
No people.
Gone purple.
Slowly coming out of the pits.
He's getting close to that grass. I'm going to use all the curves possible as he locks up. I'm going to power onto the curb again. Don't go too wide or you will invalidate. Now here comes a tricky S section. That can catch you out and give you plenty of warnings and pens. Now the fast right-hander. Is he fully committed? No, he lets off a little bit, but not enough. Just slow him down. And he goes purple middle sector.
Yeah, Ducky
double
is
right-hander.
ready for another lap there. He's been saying no.
With the bump going through the right-hander, as cold as 24.4, very off the pace.
Very fast.
Now here comes Drive Forever coming through the final section of the course, coming around the right-hander. Now the last final corner. Deployment all gone. They're not managing it very well. And 15 on mediums is a very good lap.
Very good lap. I mean, just depends what everyone else sets. As we see,
Come on board with Amos.
Amos.
Amos is the next man.
Amos Allight.
Amos, yeah.
Oh.
Tetley, NRC Tetley.
There we go.
Is the next man. I'll get my words out in the end, people. I'll get my words out in the end. I'm like a big baby.
Yeah.
Bananas. As it comes around the final corner. Deployment all gone again. Because they're not freaking doing it.
It's not hard.
Tetley goes to 15A. And AMS down to 15-2.
15-2, that could also get you
the next man.
Next man is Ducky.
Ducky.
Purple.
Yeah. Purple middle. Looking good for the man on the mediums.
Bit of tyre smoke coming off of the right hand side there, but he gets a good run through the final chicane. Good exit on the curb, uses it all going on the final corner. Also derating as he comes out final corner. Gasses to try and restrain my body.
15-1.
15-1.
And then Thomas is on an out lap. And it's Drive Forever. So who's the next man? This is a McLaren off. Is that Cole?
Cole's going.
Yep. Cole
going for an adventure, testing out the new layouts and oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, Cole's trying to burn the shit out of those tyres.
Yeah, Cole's trying to do some Tokyo drift.
Right, we'll go on board with Amos Thomas as he's starting his lap.
Oh, Cole,
on
please
the
bin
medium
it. It
tyres.
was so funny.
No, don't bin it, Cole.
It'll be hilarious. Yes, drifty.
Oh, his tyres
he's
have a little wobble.
Cole spun. Absolute blonk.
Oh God.
Recorded that. That's going on Twitter after the race. Thomas coming through the middle sector.
Full commitment through that fast right-hander there from Thomas. Did not let off. Gone purple middle sector.
Oh, that was very nice through there. Gets a good exit out of there. Use another curb coming into the final chicane. Nice on the right.
It's the apex, lovely.
Misses that
Nice
one a little
apex. Nice apex.
That one's nice, good exit.
Tightens up the corner to get the shortest
15-4.
line. 4. Yeah. 3 tenths off. As Kevin GT is on the lap, we'll go on board with Kevin GT. Drive forever goes even quicker.
He needs to stop it. Why are you wearing out his tyres like that, man? Unless he's
3 laps on those mediums now.
Unless he's planning on going on to soft at the end of the session.
Yes, well, I wouldn't want to go to softs on those. I wouldn't want to go mediums on those to start the race.
Yeah. Kevin GT.
Oh, it's Kevin.
Term is on a lap on Cyclone's invalidated.
Cyclone has invalidated. We're going on board with Term then.
He's also on a lap. You see how them come at the pits. Yeah, Term going through the middle sector. Through the right hander, will he be flat out? Lets off a little bit. Very nice through there. Doesn't use any curb on the exit. Coming down the park straight into sector 3. He is on a 49.1. Apparently purple in the middle sector. Coming through the left, right. Oh, loses the back end a bit on the curb there. But gets a good run. Good exit. Late apex through that corner. Get a good run into the chicane. Beautiful on the curb there. Good run through here. He needs to hit this apex. He does it beautifully. Both corners. Bit of back end on the outside. Good exit. DRS open. Cross the line for a 15.1 on the mediums. That puts him third. Very nice lap from him. Only a thousandth slower than Ducky.
Let's go on board with one of the hash drivers. Crowding. Purple first sector.
Evans.
That's just a P10.
Evans coming through the final sector now.
I'll go on board with him, then we'll go back to crowding.
Good run out there. Final corner. Very nice. Can get it right to the right hand side. He hasn't won out all his DRS straight away. And 14.8 on the mediums, 2 tenths faster than anybody. Fresh tyres as well, so he will definitely be starting on those. He will go to the tyre follow him. And beautiful lap.
Yeah. On board with crowding as he's finishing off his lap. Coming through the final sector now.
Very nice, a bit slow through there. To be fair, is being very cautious.
Yeah, but obviously sometimes if it looks slow, it is quick.
Yep, 15 this time.
It's a 15.9, so a little bit off the pace. Full second off of P1 right now. Oh, Zyklon, I've just caught Zyklon literally spinning. Nearly hitting the DXL boards.
Oh, I wish I could.
We'll go on board with Crowding's teammate, Island.
They could be getting
He is off. He's not doing it. Fern coming through the last corner on his lap. What's it going to be? It's going to be 15.2. And then I believe that was BCT Legends that just crossed the line behind with a 15.5.
Next up, we'll have Island, who's going slow. And then it will be Kevin DC's on.
We'll go on board with Island because he's starting his lap, but he's just been on and out now.
Yeah.
So we'll stay with Island. He's preparing himself. Don't want to let your tyres cool down too much. They'll lose grip.
Kevin GT is purple in the middle sector. Unsure if that's the game 10. Fibs probably for the top 10.
No, it's purple to P10.
Yeah, purple to P10. It looks like a good lap though, coming through the final few chicanes. Very nice there. Really get a good exit. Yeah, lovely exit coming through the final corner. What's it going to be? It's going to be a top of 13 or 14. It's going to be a 15.4, which actually quite good. Puts him in 8th position. That's not lovely drivers. Tommy is on a lap. He's the first of the first of them cold to come out on the softs.
We will stand with Island. He's just ahead of Tommy. We'll go to Tommy after. As Island is 3 seconds up on his lap.
Oh.
So looking good. Oh, he's got that corner all wrong, locked up, got it too much. That's lost him some time. Let's hit that. Yeah, it's not comfortable. He's gone into the pits. Wasn't feeling comfortable. Tommy on the soft tyres. Let's see what time he can do.
Looking very fast there. good exit out here will be essential to get a good lap. We're on the final corner. DRS will be enabled about now. No ERS gets wasted. 14.8 first.
14.8.
So you can see Evans, Ducky, Turn, Fern, etc. are ready to go on soft in the pit lane.
Well, the only man to set a time in the top 10 on the softs is Tommy. Everyone else on the mediums, but obviously a lot of the drivers now are selecting their softs. So it's just a game now, little cat and mouse game of, do you think you're safe enough? And do the people behind want to try and get in that top 10, or just go, no, I'm not doing that? Because a track like Spain, strategy is always better over track.
Or maybe someone like Legends or Teddy will think, my mediums
well, Dan's come out on track on fresh mediums.
Yeah.
Drive Forever has decided, no, I'm not doing a soft run, I am going to stick with the but he's pretty comfortable with a 15 dead and Evans on a 14.8, so they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, anyone within, I think, a 15.2 will be near safe.
Yeah, well, at the moment Dan is out again on some medium tyres.
So it's Legend. Legend comes out thinking that he can better his time, so is Tetty. Cole has applied the mediums there in the pit lane. He's ready to come out on the track and set a lap. I think the people who will need to be protecting the position is Crowding. He's out on track. Kevin GT and Thomas maybe as well. Kevin GT and Thomas have put the soft on.
We'll go aboard with AMS Dan as he's starting his lap.
Thomas is out on soft.
Nice and smooth. Yeah, Thomas wanting to get into Q3. Obviously doesn't feel safe down in P8. As Dan has matched his sector 1 time and gone purple. Slight lock up, but nothing major. Probably helped him go around the corner more than anything. Probably gained him. I'm gonna make sure he hasn't invalidated.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Now we can just go flat out. The car looked like he had a little twitch then, but he's literally nearly a 10th up. So this is going to put him in the top 4 if he can carry this momentum through.
Yeah, there's a run through that.
Top 3.
That's beautiful there. I think that's going to get him up the grid positions, coming through into a 14.
Definitely.
A 15
dead.
Third, that'll be safe.
P3 so far.
Ducky is in the pits at the moment. He won't come back on track.
We'll go on board with Legends.
Kevin GT and Thomas are both on soft, about to come onto their laps.
Yeah, well, Legends is on a lap, and this is his only lap, and he's P11 at the moment, so he needs to book in a very good time. Crowden is retired.
Yeah, Crowden feels.
Crowden obviously didn't have time to go out. Ducky's retired. He feels safe. Turn retired. He feels safe.
Oh, as well, we're about to go into his lap.
Legends, is he up? Legends is a 10th and a half up. This is going to put him near P7 time. P6.
P6.
If he can carry the momentum through, that's the only issue. The last sector is very tricky. If you don't nail it, you will lose you plenty of time.
He's done really well there. He's locked up on the inside of that right hander. Guess a good exit.
Island's just got to P3 on the set of softs. The 14.9 and Legends done a 15.3.
Ninth with Thomas and Kevin behind him on soft. I don't think that's going to keep him out of the drop zone.
Thomas is invalidated.
Is he invalidated? Oh. Well,
yes, he has.
That's...
Atlight is coming through the last sector. Is he up on his time? No, Atlight. Tetley is going...
Yeah, he is out. Cole on the mediums. He looks like to be on a good lap. Going through the middle of 6 minutes, the final 6 minutes. Now he's 5 tenths up. But he needs another second.
Yes, but he is purple middle, so he'll be purple to P10 at the moment.
Yep, he'll need a lot of time. And I assume that he's lost a lot of time in his final sector, so he will be trying his best to get a good run. It's been very nice through there. Bit of oversteer on the exit. Well, very nice. Through that section, coming across the line, he will go 6th. I think that's going to keep him safe. There's no way he can get out. Legends is not going on another lap. Kevin GT, the only man left.
Cyclone didn't have enough time to set a lap. So Kevin Is all it's coming out. Is he going to knock Legends out? He's
14,
on those soft
15,
tyres.
15, yeah.
Oh, he just knocked out Legends. Look how
Just.
close that is.
But you can say Legends is on the best place on
Well,
the
you
grid.
did say a 15.2 would keep you safe, didn't you? So,
Yeah.
on the mediums.
Everyone there
So,
is happy. If you look
three
at
people.
best fitted, there's only 3 people in that top 10 starting on the soft. Everyone else will probably start on the mediums or hards. So those 3 will have a deficit unless there's a safety car early on.
Yeah, and obviously the 5 drivers that are eliminated from Q2 is BCT Legends, right to the death, just got knocked out by Kevin. AMS Thomas, who unfortunately invalidated his soft run. Ern Crowdin, who just couldn't get another lap in. Tetley and Zyklon, who couldn't set a lap at all.
Yeah, I think Legends now has the best
it's gone from Renault being 1-2 Q1 to one of the Renaults being knocked out Q2.
Yeah, right at the bottom as well. No time set.
Comms curse, that is. Comms curse.
Yeah, I mean, the tyres were up to 3 laps old, but they didn't end up setting a time, which was quite bizarre. I mean, if we go on to the race director, if we go on going on to the race director, their invalidated time would have been a 15.2, which would have got them safe. The 15.2 they set would have put them
knocked out
9th.
Kevin.
Yeah, 9th position they would have been if they didn't invalidate. So it's really unfortunate for cycling there. Could have got through on the mediums, but unfortunately, just ran that little bit too wide or too much on the inside of the corner, cutting that corner, and it has.
I've just had confirmation as well that the weather is full dry.
Good. Well, that will make.
So at least we'll have some sort of racing.
Yeah. Some sort of, DRS train.
Yeah. The old choo-choo train.
I just wish that it didn't happen. It's boring to drive and have to commentate on. So,
especially boring to drive.
Yeah, it's just.
You just can't get past, even if you're quicker than the person in front, but you're only quicker by like 3 or 4, 5
Yeah,
tenths.
you just.
It's not enough to make the overtake. You need like a second and a half.
Yeah. Honestly,
and you need to be arriving right on his arse at the end of the last corner to be overtook at the first corner. Because if you get anywhere behind him, he can pull a gap on you.
Yeah. Because
on the last sector, because of the dirty air through that chicane, it's just crap. That's why they need to move that chicane at the last sector, make it so it's that sweeping right-hander that goes on to another right-hander. Well, in it, so.
Or maybe not even that, but just because I know that there's not enough runoff for the track. Don't have that stupid chicane, right? You can tighten the right-hander a little bit, but don't have a stupid chicane when no one can follow or overtake. Like, if it's a 90-degree right-hander or like that sort of corner, I'm happy with that because there's no overtaking opportunity.
But they can't go on about runoff area when we have street circuits like Monaco and Baku, where the barriers are basically the edge of the track.
The reason why they don't argue with that is because the barriers are parallel, and I stand by the fact that on race circuits I think that they should be barriers parallel whether it's a street track or not, because it is the safest way to do it. Like, you see people dying at tracks like Suzuka and Spa, but you don't see them dying at Monaco because the barriers are right there and they know that.
It's because they're not going quick enough.
Yeah. So if you put a barrier...
Yeah, but not funny, you're not going quick enough around Monaco.
Look at the final sector.
It's the slowest track speed, isn't it? It's the final slowest track speed.
150 mile an hour.
Needs to go.
Alright, Singapore, look at Singapore, look at Baku, for example. You don't see anyone dying there. It's just, with the barriers being parallel to the track, it's safe.
Either way, AMS Term is the first man to set a lap. So we'll see what he can do on a fresh set of softs.
Or gravel, more gravel.
Gravel here, gravel there. Gravel everywhere.
It's the best. That's why they all put the tarmac runoff everywhere. It don't slow you down.
Well, apart from France, because that's what those blue and red stripes do.
No, actually, the blue and red stripes...
It's like a form of Velcro.
It's like a form of Velcro, but it more just wears the tyres down and slow the car down. If you look at Ericsson's truck... yeah, it's to keep drivers off of it. If you look at Ericsson, when he crashed and he got that puncture at the flat-out right-hander, flied up into the barrier, didn't slow down at all. There's gravel there then, he wouldn't have crashed into the barrier, he would have stopped. Or rolled, and it takes energy out of the crash and he doesn't die.
It's like just rolling like a pancake.
No, it takes energy out of the crash, and the cars are made to withstand that, so it wouldn't injure him as much as going head on into a barrier.
So I'm coming through the last corner now. D-rated as he's coming out the last corner.
Of course he is.
What's he going to be? 14.6.
Decent.
The next man across is a Renault, so that'll be Amos Evans. What lap's he going to do? 14.4. Drive forever. What's he going to be? 14.5.
What's he going to do? He's going to do 1 minute 14.6.
And then it's Ireland.
Oh, Ireland. Dan.
It's Ireland. Then it's Dan.
18.1.
Dan goes P1 with a 14.3.
McLaren.
Then it's Cole. He's starting a lap.
Yep. Then it's Kevin.
Kevin GT. Kevin goes P7. So Tommy has invalidated. Fern is on a lap.
With Tim very close behind him.
He's just overtaken Term.
Do you know what I found beautiful about the track design of that? Actually, I'll say it after this.
There's a Mercedes going to give him dirt, yeah, but it's going to give him a slipstream down the front.
Slipstream down the straight, yeah. 14.2 fastest lap.
Oh wow, where'd that come from?
I know.
Did he have double slipstream or something? Because
Probably
Fern's been nowhere near that kind of pace the whole session.
Termite gave him some down the pit straight. That's where he's
Yeah,
behind
and
him.
then Fern, and then Tommy giving him a bit
Listen to this
on the
though,
last
they're
bit.
trying to solve the dirty air issue with Spain. So instead of removing the chicane at the final corner, what they did was they made the hairpin at the end of the back straight, the overtaking opportunity, the only one of two, into a fast left hairpin where no one can overtake. It just caused more dirty air.
As Tommy's coming around to the end of sector 2. 2 laps on these tyres. Cole's still not been able to set a lap.
Tommy coming through the final sector now. Hits the curb a bit vigorously, leaves the back end on the exit.
Oh, and that, what the heck was that?
Yeah.
Alpha Tauri doing?
Fern. Trying to rush back
What
to
was
the
he
pits.
doing? That's put him off. That,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised if Tommy doesn't report that because that was dangerous. That was very dangerous. Fern, what was you doing?
It was as dangerous as Suzuki yesterday.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
It was, if Tommy was a little bit more to the right, it would have took both cars out.
Yeah, I was on board with Tommy and I looked in the mirror and just saw this Alpha Tauri just... Yeah, no, that was bad.
And then you can see his wing just go flying onto the pit straight. So, who's the first man on an outlap? It is Ducky at the moment, unless Cole has gone for a lap. Yep, Cole did an 18.6. So he'll go to the pits to get the fresh set of tyres on.
Yeah, I think the reason why Fern got to try and get, I think, 3 runs out of his time. I think Cole's run out of fuel.
You can't get 3 runs. You can't get 3 runs. Right, we'll go on board with Term as he is setting his lap. He'll want to improve on a 14.6.
Cole's run out of fuel. I don't know. I think that might be an issue for.
Yeah, he's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. No, Cole will know where to get out of the way.
We'll find out from the next
He'll be
few
watching.
corners. Term.
He'll have Thomas in the party telling him that there's a car coming.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas. Real right hand, they will be flat out. Oh, he's invalidated on the
Yeah, he cut
right
it.
hand, yeah.
Cut it a bit too much. And Ducky's invalidated as well.
Oh, lovely job, Liz. The only two. Actually, no, we've got Cole. No,
We've got Drive Forever.
Yeah, no one else.
Drive
Drive Forever, yes.
On an outlap.
Trusting Drive Forever. Have you got more food?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you eating?
Milky Way Magic Stars.
Goated.
That man's going to keep his energy up.
Pineapples, man. I'm been healthy today, man. I had a salad and pineapples and some gammon.
Yeah, but they don't fill you up, so what's the point?
It makes my mouth feel happy.
Right, you can go for a lap with Dry Forever while I'm eating my chocolate.
Alright then, you absolute fatty. Coming through the final corner onto it. Hit straight across the line. Man uses his mic so he can scoff his face. Coming down the pit straight into the first corner. Going to break around the 100 metre board. 150, in between the 50 and 100 metre board to get a good run through there. Beautiful through there. Uses the curve on the inside of turn 2. Flat out through turn 3. Uses all the grip. Stays to the right hand side. Moves to the left for the entry of turn 4. Purple at the first sector, that'll be purple overall as well because he's only 4th position. Coming through into the left-hander of turn 5. Gets a good exit there. Turn 5, what's turn 5? 6, I know, I can't. Turn 6, 7 here. Good exit through there. Beautiful run coming into the flat out right-hander. Will he flat out through here? Yes, he is. The flick on the soft was amazing. Going through the final sector. He is 2 tenths up in his time. That would put him about P2, maybe P1, if he can nail the final sector. Gets a lovely run through that right-hander. He loses the back end on the exit. Coming through the final few corners, the chicane, very vital to your lap, trying to get a good exit out of here. As he doesn't, he gets, he's pulling into the pits. He is going to be risking it to get back out on track, but he's going to try. I don't know if he will be able to. I think he'll get in the pits and straight back out. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get back out on track though. We'll move to who's next to come across the island. I think it will be Kevin GT. Kevin GT. No, he's not on a lap. Yep, Island. Dan has started his lap going into turn 1. So yeah, Island coming through the first sector. Second sector. Turn 5 gets a good exit coming out of there. Turn 6 coming up. Beautiful left-hander, good exit out of there, coming up into the flat out right-hander. Will he be able to do it flat out on the soft? He just lets off a little bit of oversteer, invalidate his lap. That'll be his qualifying over if he cannot save fuel and ER on this last sector to get back out. Next up, we will have Kevin GT. He's coming through sector 3. We'll have someone else. Dan. No, he's not. It might be Tommy actually, yeah.
From GT.
It's Tommy. Tommy's ahead.
Is it Tommy?
Yeah, it's Tommy. Tommy coming through sector 2. Good run through there, going into the final sector. What is he going to be? He's on a 48.9. He's a 10th up in his time. Not purple, though he's only going to be on a 14.9 right now. Coming through the final sector. Beautiful through there. Doesn't lose too much grip. Beautiful there. Using the black apex in the right hand corner. Uses a lot of curve through the chicane there. Beautiful apex through there. Bit of overstay. Doesn't use any curve on the exit, but gets a good run out of the final corner. It's going to be a 14.7. Gain 2 tenths during the final sector, but isn't to be. Kevin GT will be next coming on to his lap. We'll see what he can do. He's going to come around the final corner. He's going to set a 14.8. That will put him in position here for the race. Next up will be, I think it's Ferns on an outlap, as we see. Dan on his lap, he's off at turn 2. Dan, unfortunately, at the start of his lap, and that will be all for Dan. Dan will be starting wherever his 14.359 will put him. Unfortunate for him, as we see. Thing come across the line, and Ducky beats it. About half of a tenth, Ducky will go P2 with purple in the final sector. Beautiful lap from Ducky there. It's an Alpha Tauri 1-2 at the moment, but there's a Haas in this island who's going to come across the line, and he will stay in the position that he's in. In English. Cole is coming around the
Why is Fern retired on track? What an idiot. Cole's gone pole.
Cole's gone pole.
Cole's gone pole with a 14.2.
Oh.
14.293.
5,000th of a second.
Where's Evans? Evans didn't improve, invalidated.
No. Dan spun.
Turn is purple. Turn's purple. Middle sector.
coming through the final sector. Will McLaren steal the glory from AlphaTauri here? Coming through the final sector.
Could it be a double? Could it be a front row lockout for the McLarens?
Coming into the... Oh, uses the lock curve.
Oh, that's a very good line, though. Good exit.
13. It's a 14.1.
14.1.
McLaren 1-2.
Wow. What a lap there by AMS Term.
I take back my criticisms of that chicane. That was beautiful. As McLaren steal the glory from AlphaTauri, it goes McLaren, AlphaTauri, AlphaTauri, Williams, Renault, Mercedes, and the Ferrari are very close there. With the Red Bull and Haas.
Very close for the top 6. Top 6 by 2.5 tenths. That is very close. But your pole man is AMS Term. Right at the end, got pole with his McLaren teammate P2. Iris Fern.
I think that's
putting that lap in.
Did them rage quit?
P3. Yeah, I think so. Ducky in P4. AMS Stan P5 obviously couldn't get that lap in, but still a very good, decent position at P5. Evans 6th, Drive Forever 7th, Tommy 8th, Kevin 9th, and to the top 10 is Ireland in the Haas. So it is very close. Very, very close.
Where's the AMS Stan?
I think what we'll do is we'll see some drivers breaking off. Oh, there's a lot of people who've been dashboarded.
Right, okay.
It's going to be a lobby restart.
Oh, lovely jubbly. Just lie one on a Wednesday evening.
Right, so we'll see if this is going to be a lobby restart. If not, then Term is going to be absolutely fuming because he has been one of the drivers who has been dashboarded. Oh, he's rejoined. We'll see if he's stuck him on black screen or if he has minus 250 degree tyres. Yeah, there's going to be a restart.
Oh, lovely jubbly. I'm just...
Right, then we'll go show some classic cars while we're waiting for a lobby invite.
I'm debating whether to tweet a anti-Josh Owen post. Sorry. Or retweet. Did I say retweet or tweet both? I don't care. Right, lobby restart, yeah?
Yeah, there is a lobby restart.
Reload my game.
Communicating with online services, my game doesn't even want to communicate with the game anymore. There you go.
The game doesn't want to communicate with the game anymore.
Let's look at some classic cars.
Oh.
At the moment, we're looking at the Jordan, the famous 7-Up livery. I used to love this car. It's a lovely car. Just the colours. It's just...
Stop melting over a piece of metal. It isn't real.
And the old Benetton's, I believe this one is the one where was it Alonso drove the 995. But Benetton, was it Alonso was driving that one?
What?
where one of them was. I can't remember.
What year?
Got memory like a fish. 95.
Yeah, no, that's Schumacher, not Alonso.
Schumacher, that's it. I knew it was one of them. The old McLaren. The MP413.
I'm just trying to get my head around how you're running an esports team but mixed Alonso with Schumacher.
My brain isn't wired for that kind of shit. And we're on to the F2004. Quickest car in a fucking straight line.
Actually, fuck that. The fastest car in a straight... What's the fastest? I'm pretty sure it's Viking in 2007. Fastest ever.
What, the F2007?
Top speed. The fastest ever F1 top speed was...
I used to hate these wheel things. I did. That they had on them, the brake. Like with that McLaren, look at those front wheels, man. It looks horrible.
Oh,
those little
right,
things
no.
on.
The fastest speed in F1 cars ever gone was Van der Merwe in 256 mile an hour on...
And here's the Brawn, the one that changed the game in F1 with that blown double diffuser. Absolutely fucking blew the competition away.
Here's some facts, right? Honda, in... don't know what year, but Honda, when they were in F1, so mid-2000s, they made a straight line speed car and it went 260 mile an hour. Like F1 car.
And then obviously the 2010 Red Bull. Very dominant car. Very, very dominant car.
Race.
We've had now invite to the lobby. Join, spectate.
Where is my invite, man?
Invite.
There he is.
Here he is. Well, apparently it's at Australia, so we've skipped Spain, gone back to Australia. Why not? Who's lobby host?
Oh, that'll hold it. 2019 at Monza. 223 mile an hour. Apparently. I swear Raikkonen got more. Oh no, Raikkonen got like the fastest average speed in a lap around Monza in 2007. That's what I was thinking of. Anyway, are we good to go yet? Oh, we need to do the custom grid. Oh, and I need to choose spectator, so I'm not racing.
That would help.
Or I could do commentary from like the driver's position, because helmet cam. What race have I'm trying to think of the races I've got this week. I've got Austria tomorrow.
For all you racing fans out there, obviously the British F4 Championship is starting this weekend. Make sure you watch that. That's going to be a good race. Obviously you've got the F1 this weekend as well.
Yep, Espanol.
At Espanol at this very track. But I'd just like to have a special mention for one of my AMS drivers, Mr. Joseph Luke, who will be racing in the British F4 Championship in the JHR Developments car, the number 84, with his teammate Abby Pulling. Apparently they've got a good chance this year of getting some very good points and maybe even fighting for some wins.
If I need to do a shoe at some point.
We do, because both me and Mr. Loke, in our endurance race that we did for AMS under your management, got a 1-2.
I know. I managed something, and the actual tournament went down before I did. I wish that happened. That's a bit embarrassing for them, to be fair.
Yeah, we won't talk about the league that you run.
I did well with that.
Mm-hmm. What does it look like? My desk is bowing.
Your desk is doing what?
Bowing.
Bowing.
As in like a Boeing 747, you know, bending.
Oh, right, okay.
And if anyone can hear my children in the background, I do apologise, but I'm now going to go tell them off.
Boot my window.
Back in a sec.
That's how you do with children in the 21st century. You just pick it up, get your biggest, sharpest, most, fattest shoe on and boo them out the window. And then, if they don't shut up, put them up for adoption. That's what my mum did with me. Anyway. We've got 19 cars. Have we got more drivers now? We have. We've got some more drivers, which is good to see. We're going to have a bit more of a full grid here. Hopefully. I don't know how many people are viewing. Hello, viewers. Hello, people of the internet. How's your day going? You alright? You can put in the chat, which I'm not looking at, so I don't have a stream up. How are you doing for Phoenix? Put some weird message that Phoenix won't understand in there, so his poor little old brain gets confused. And yeah, very fun. I'm scrolling the menus. I mean, it's very boring at this point. I don't know what to say. There's not much to commentate on. I mean, that flag looks nice. You see, like top leftish. Next race is at Spain. Everyone's Wi-Fi connection looks good. Oh no, Fern's got some dodgy Wi-Fi there. That might be an issue in the race. Naughty. He needs to get any broadband. Oh, Fat Man's back.
Hello, I'm back. Look at you waffling. What are you waffling about?
I don't know. I'm just talking, trying to entertain the poor viewers who have to just sit and look at a lobby.
I do apologise to the two viewers that we have.
Loyal
for listening to that waffling.
Hey.
Thank you for sticking around, because obviously watching a screen with a load of names on is pretty boring, as well as listening to us two talk is really boring.
I mean, it depends what we're talking about. Like, if we're talking about Brexit, maybe, but if we're talking about child abuse...
We'll talk about your simp life, shall we?
No, we don't need to talk about that. That don't need to be on the list. We can talk about... There's plenty of other stuff in this planet that we can talk about. No.
So, looks like we're going to have an 18-man grid now, as two new drivers have joined. Obviously, Isaac Andre joined through quali in Q2, and then EXR Lewis, or whatever, is also joined at the end at the restart. So
yeah, we got some more drivers in here, and we'll hopefully have a good race.
Yeah, they're all now loaded in, so they'll just now have to just select their setups, make sure they have got their correct tyres on. Obviously, 3 drivers starting on the SOS.
Can't wait for some of...
I can't remember which 3 it was. It was Tommy,
Kevin,
Ireland, and Kevin, wasn't it?
Yep.
We'll all be starting on the soft tyres. Obviously, they get a fresh set of Darb tyres. Doesn't really help them out much. Probably lets them go lap 7 instead of a lap 6.
Reminding everyone about setups, which I wouldn't do. I wouldn't remind anyone. If I was driving there, I'd say don't put yourself.
Basic setup around here is absolutely atrocious.
Oh yeah, I know. I accidentally.
I don't know what's worse, basic setup here or basic setup Vietnam. I don't know what's worse.
I think just Vietnam as a whole.
I quite like Vietnam as a track.
Right, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, boo-hoo. God, crikey, a simp.
I swear to God. Very close your way back to bed. Nothing.
Barely bounced my way, did you say?
Belly bounce your way back to bed.
Oi, I don't have a bedtime. I'm old enough to be your dad.
That's. Is that a brag?
Yeah, because I can still beat all these young ones even though I'm old as hell. So, no one has read it up, which is all good.
I know, right? It's even more waiting.
I know, it's great. I love this waiting. You know.
You're making my balls go funny. Alright, now this is boring. Codemasters, can you hurry up? Oh, who's ready up? Oh, it's the NRC. Good. It's the end. Ow! I just threw my phone.
Well, while we're waiting, we'll go through championship standings.
Oh.
At the moment is AMS Hero.
Isn't it?
Who is not here. He's P1,
Oh,
Island P2. Blackie P3, not here. Jamin P4, not here. Drive Forever P5. Connor, not here. P6.
Oh no.
Ducky P7.
Yeah.
Z-Tex, not here.
It's more like
P8.
a register, to be fair, than a standard.
Evans, who's only done 3 races, is already up to P8. He's beating me on P11. Thomas is P10.
A disappointment.
And then it obviously all goes down to Fern, who has DNF'd. The last 4 races he's done, and he's starting from P3. So hopefully he actually gets a good result this time.
Yeah, starting from P3. Those McLarens look good though. AMS Lemon, AMS Gold, AMS front row. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
So we'll go from the back of the grid. As I've just caught Lewis spinning around out of turn 1.
Of course he has.
He's miles out from anywhere. Like, you see him on the map. What is he doing? He's P19. Isaac Andre, P18. With Cryptic, P17. Arctic, P16.
Is he on
Cyclone
the hards?
in P15. Oh, you got Lewis and Cryptic on the hards. Everyone else in the mediums. All the way up to Crowding in P13. Thomas and the BCT Legends 12th and 11th on hard tyres. That's a good strategy.
Yeah, all those soft
those 2 guys.
They've had a bad Q3, which means that really them getting into Q3 has really just hindered them for the race.
Yeah, you got Island P10 on those softs with Kevin and Tommy. And then you got Drive Forever P7, Evans P6, Dan P5.
Drive Forever nearly goes
P4.
into the back of Evans.
Fern has just spun the knowledge. I've just caught that.
Insane!
What is he doing? There's warming up your tyres and then there's spinning around pirouetting, thinking you're on dance on ice.
It just watched him fly off.
Amos Cole P2. Amos turn P1.
Welcome to
Watch out for Cole and turn just a bolt.
Fern, say hello to Amos from the Twitter. Right, here we go. Gonna try and get a good camera angle. All of them are at the back. Oh, this is nice. How did Crofty do this all his life?
Yeah, but they have books and books of shit to talk about.
Yeah, we're just sat here talking
We're just sat here with a controller in my hand with the headset on. And that's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and give me a better angle. There you go. Gone. Term and Cole look like they've got a good start, but Firm behind has even got an even better one. Trying to split the McLarens,
hits them.
But the McLarens going, nope. See you later. Oh my God, the Mercedes is off the track.
Contact to the back there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of contact in the midfield. Drive Forever's off. Everyone change of position. Drive Forever and Ducky are far at the back.
Ferrari.
Yeah, both. Although Ferrari off, there was a lot that happened on that first section there. A lot of contact.
Ducky squeezed.
There's 3 wide into turn 4 there.
Thomas.
Island's off into the ground after being squeezed. He's going to be side by side with Drive Forever on the exit. He's got wing damage as well, which is unfortunate. Probably why he got understeer. Going off at turn 4, he's got back to the front. We see Cyclone under threat from Kevin is just getting a bit of oversteer. Everywhere else is the same. Fern is capitalising all of this, getting past Cole at the first corner, round the outside. I'm pretty sure that was a beautiful move from him.
As I was saying, that all started because Ducky squeezed Tommy. Tommy did not want to give any kind of inch, and he managed to go off track. He fully was going full pelt down that grass and just came on track, hit Ducky, and then that was it. It was all over for Ducky off. It was absolutely mayhem. Tommy should have backed out. He was running out of road. He was getting squeezed. He knew he was going to go off track. He should have just backed out, and he didn't. As Cole is in the lead.
Yep, Cole's in the lead. Turn has managed to drive way back past Fern at some point.
No. What?
Yeah.
Term's in the lead.
Terms? Wait, what? Turn?
Oh no! Oh,
No, Cole's
what the heck is?
What is AO?
What the heck? Oh, it's because Ducky's gone in the pits. That's why it goes.
Alright, Term's leading. Fern is in second, and Cole is third still. So that's still the way it was.
Jesus Christ!
Thanks.
Stupid game.
Thanks, game.
But look at Thomas. Gets his nose clean on those hard tyres up to P7. Man's got a chance here of getting a good podium.
Yeah, he might get to see Cole at some point during this race. That'd be his little dream.
But Cyclone up to P8 from P15. What a start he had. Obviously capitalised on that mishap into turn 1. But so good going for him. Kevin staying around about the time. But we'll have a look who is the biggest losers, who's the biggest gainers. At the moment, Ducky is the biggest loser, losing 15 positions because of that turn 1 incident. And the biggest gainer is Cyclone, who's 8 positions up.
8 positions
There's Thomas.
There's Thomas. Oh, he's
Thomas is down P10.
Whatever the last corner number is.
Yeah, Thomas. I think Thomas got shoved off, and he's lost 3 positions now. He's now going to get hit again by Kevin.
He's got one
Kevin
damage.
losing some space.
As he loses the back end of Beckman
I missed that, but I think Thomas was running well, and I think he just got muscled out.
Yeah.
And forced because they're not all on faster tyres.
I mean, Tommy's come out of this surprisingly well after causing a match. You know.
Yeah, well, he was going. Ducky was going sideways, and Tommy was just going forwards, right? So.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Term is keeping Fern behind. This Fern has a bit of a wobble.
But the
sticking with them,
splitting a little bit. As you can see, the trains top 5 runs away.
Thomas tyres are dying. Thomas tyres are dying. Oh, it's Thomas's.
Thomas is 15.
Oh, I know what's happening with Thomas.
What?
I know what's happening with Thomas. He's having screen freezes.
Yeah. You can tell the way the car's liking. Oh dear, we need Tom.
What a shame. I'm so unfortunate from Tom.
He's trying his best.
That is so unfortunate. He had such a good start. He doesn't like. For some reason, his internet doesn't like these host connections.
Yeah, I think it's just.
As Cole has got ahead of Fern.
Yeah.
Into turn 1.
Beautiful. Fern's going to try and fight back, though, I think.
Fern must be running some really high winds.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got the pace in the middle sector, but he's struggling on the straights.
Yeah, look, he just can't really get a run through there in dirty air, and I think that's going to open him up to AMS Dan, my favourite AMS driver, can I point out. Yeah.
Why?
I just like him. Great dude, got some pace on him. And he's Dutch.
Yeah, he's definitely got pace. Well, you like the Dutch, do you?
Yeah.
Everyone loves the Dutch.
Yeah, everyone loves the Dutch.
Yeah. Fern
show me around the red light district one day.
Tommy has lost even more time now to the top 5. He's going to get Cyclone all over him. Those tyres must be dying right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He doesn't look like he's comfortable. I think in the next few matches.
There's Isaac. Kevin's off.
Big Kev.
Kevin's off again.
And those tyres are not very well on the Red Bull. He's still on track.
Right.
I think Thomas.
Really
Thomas is in the barrier. Like, when I say in the barrier, oh no, he's retiring the pit.
Right.
Yeah. No, but when I said in the barrier, I didn't mean crashed. I meant it was in the barrier. Like, more.
3 wide into turn 1. This is going to end. Oh, it did not end well. Drive forever.
Drive Forever
absolutely murdered.
is being absolutely... He's not really alive at this point.
He sent it up the inside, there wasn't much space, they were going 3 wide into turn 1, it was never going to work out.
Yeah.
And so, Drive Forever is the unlucky loser, Arctic is the big gamer. Yeah, Ducky on those fresh mediums. He'll be one in the safety car right now. Cyclone still can't get past Tommy, even though Tommy is losing time to the top 5.
Evans has got a lot of pace there in P5, he's getting really close to the back of Dan.
Yeah, well at the moment, Cole is struggling at the moment, I think. He's losing his ERS. He's struggling to keep in that 1 second a turn. He just believes that he's got a faster car in a straight line and Fern won't get past.
Yeah. ERS won't be with Cole this lap, but he derated
Look with Zyklon. Is Zyklon going to get past?
Oh, he's heading
Going into turn 1.
Cole tries to rally outside.
Turn 2.
He gets squeezed off. Yeah, and that will not. Then
just enough space.
Gets the position. Dan's a bit off, just behind. Probably under pressure from Amos Evans here.
Zyklon still can't get past. Tommy is losing Zyklon loads and loads of time here.
Yeah, driver over tyres in the pit.
Driver over pits, tyres in the pits. He's had enough.
Amos driving
doing
really well at the moment here.
Yeah.
Looking down the bridges.
As he's struggling. He needs to get a good run out of that last corner if he wants to make a move on Tommy. Tommy's tyres are going to be dying off.
Yeah, he gets really close to his rear end coming for that left-hander. Tommy oversteer on the exit, he clearly does not look comfortable on the tyres at all whatsoever. I think it's any moment now that he'll come into the pits and pit for another set of tyres. Fresh set of mediums or hards. Lock up there from Cyclone as, yep, we're going to go on another lap.
Yeah, Cyclone a little bit closer this time than what he was last time, so... but with Tommy
Evans is right up behind Dan. Does he go for a dive into turn 1? He doesn't go for it, but that was literally less than an attempt.
Here comes Zyklon. Zyklon's going for moving to turn 1.
No.
He had to back out as Tommy has defended very well. Placed the car right in the right position. Zyklon had to back out or he would make contact. Here.
He's right in his slipstream, coming into turn 4. Stays behind though, doesn't go for the move, but Tommy's got all this contact there. And
Zyklon's off, he's on the grass.
Will Crowding be able to capitalise on this, though he won't, he will stand back. But as you can see, Evans is getting frustrated behind Dan, near enough the same thing, just I think he nearly went into the back of Dan there, and he's lost about half a second. That puts Dan in a perfect position to attack Cole, who's fallen back from Fern pushing to try and get up to the turn. I think Cole will be under attack from Dan shortly. I think Evans and Dan both have more pace.
At this stage of the race, yes.
Yeah, at this stage of the race.
Struggling a little bit.
Maybe there's one mediums.
He just might be preferring the harder tyres than the mediums.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it ends in the end. But Isaac gone for a move on Crowding.
Tommy pits.
Before the DRS.
Tommy has pit, as we can see. Evans is now not close enough to down anymore to make a move. Cole has caught a little bit back up to Fern. I think Fern's having some difficulties as well in those mediums, making a few mistakes.
There is very high tyre wear around here.
Yeah.
Tetley has got past, is battling Arctic for that last points for staying in position. As Arctic goes very wide, he's losing time. He's not happy on those mediums.
Yeah, we can see Crowding, he's looking quite fast on the Red Bull ahead in P7. Ever since Tommy Pitt, Cyclone seemed to be good as he gets.
One you want to watch out for is BCT Legends. He's on those hard tyres.
Yeah.
He's in P9, he's got a good gap behind him. He's sort of sticking with the medium runners. Obviously, medium tyres are still better at the moment than those hard tyres, but give it a couple more laps, those hard tyres will be reigning supreme, and he'll be able to then claw that back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be really close between who can get it. I think those hard tyres will.
Well, it's Cole. Cole is 4 tenths behind Fern. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? He's got the speed. He's not using his ERS.
Fern D-race.
I think he's happy. I think Cole is just happy just to save his deployment.
It's that safety car.
Luis is retired. Where's that?
It's on the back straight, no one can see it because he's in last. If you look behind,
Yeah,
he's crashed.
It is a safety car.
Full safety car.
So this has helped Ducky out massively.
Yeah.
It is. Ducky has been saved.
Cryptic has hit onto the medium tyre. This would have helped soft runners out massively if they could have held it out for another lap. Tommy will be kicking himself about that one.
Well, Tommy has gone onto those mediums, so he is doing another stop.
Oh, alright then. Cryptic gets a penalty.
Ducky's gone into pits, gone hards. Obviously, he thinks he can take those hards right to the end.
He is stretched,
I'm sure
but
it's possible.
Mediums for Ireland.
This is now screwed over Legends, who was on those hard tyres.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
he's not going to get any tyre to the end from here.
I don't think the mediums will pit. Well, they might, I don't know. I think crowding could pit onto the mediums and hope for another safety car later on.
We'll have a look. Term is in the pits. Fern's in.
Cole's in.
Double stack.
Yep. I mean,
Dan's in.
Renault's will have to.
Cyclone's in.
Yeah, Renault's double stack.
Red Bull.
All of them in. Nope.
Crowding.
Legend stays out. Every single medium runner along the grid is pitting. And our new leader will be Legends. BCT Legends.
On those hard tyres. Dan has jumped. No,
Arctic's pinned it in the pit lane.
Evans has left. Evans has left. Yeah, well.
I thought Arctic has been in the pit lane. I think he got wing damage there. Unsure, he was stopped as I came in onto his car. Is that wing damage for the racing point? Yes, it is. He has received wing damage coming into the pit lane.
Oh, Ducky got a drive-through between them and the safety car.
Oh.
He is going to be absolutely livid with himself. He was not paying attention to that Delta.
This has not been a good race for
Ducky here. As much as he could. But at the moment, it is BCT Legends leading, who the only man who hasn't had a pit stop yet, with AMS Term P2, ARS Fern P3, Dan P4, Cole losing out to 2 positions, down in P5, Evans P6. Obviously he's nagged out. I have sent him an invite back. Hopefully he can rejoin.
Hopefully.
Isaac up to P7, so good for him. Tommy P8 on those mediums. He's gonna have to pit again. But I'm sure a lot of these hard runners will have to pit again as well. Crowding P9, Tetley P10, Cyclone P11, Arctic P12, Ducky P13, Island P14, and Cryptic P15.
Yeah, I feel bad for some of these drivers who have had to pit for mediums, for etc., because they were on the hards, or have had to stay out. Legends is perfect position in P9 or P7. Was it P9 or P7 around there? End of the top 10. Well, Legends was. I think it was P7 before the safety car.
Yes.
With those
hards.
P7-ish. P7-ish. Yeah, that's all been thrown away. Number 43 on that Mercedes car. Everything that he had worked for this race is fallen away. He is a pit stop behind the cars behind who are on fresher tyres than him. Maybe this safety car can stretch these hards out, maybe enough to go onto a set of softs if there's another safety car that comes out. Maybe that could be his plan. Try and attack on the final few laps. Possible, I think. I think if he tries his best, he could probably make it work. But we will have to see. It is possible for another safety car around here. Dan has jumped Cole in the pits, and Evans is right up behind Cole. Hopefully we'll be looking to get a good run off of this safety car to overtake him if he can get back in the lobby in time.
I have tried to send. Let me see if I can send him another invite. Is he?
Coming through
Physically,
now, I
it's
think
gone
safety
down.
cars in this lap. As
get
Evans is
notifications.
falling behind the Red Bull.
Well, mine it just says DRS enabled. A stupid glitch again.
Yep.
As I believe Isaac is trying to overtake Evans' AI car.
Yep. Legends goes. Evans a bit late on the go ahead, and Fern's got a bit back in there. Dan's going to be right on the back of Fernie on the exit of the final corner. It's green here in Spain for the
So I think
Grand Prix.
Evans.
Evans is not in.
Evans in his car. No.
No.
So obviously 8 cents back, but Dan is going for a move on Fern. Made it stick.
Yeah, makes it stick. And there's also moved down the grid as Andre and the Red Bulls off. Going through turn 3, tries to get out of the way of all the cars coming up. Is that another accident? Ducky gets very close to the Red Bull.
Luckily, I think the Red Bull ghosted just in time.
Very close there, Cryptic just to the back there, watching that
Evans is
unfold.
now going down.
Yeah, I mean, Dan will be looking at 10 turns, being back on Legend on this threshold, but will be looking to overtake him and gain back the lead. He gets very close to his rear end there. If Crowley makes his way past
big
everything.
advantage with those fresh tyres, but then Tommy has got a big advantage on those mediums, so we'll see if he can do anything with it before he has to pit again.
Legends here.
But Fern has lost the DRS already to AMS Dan, so Fern is not happy on these hard tyres.
No, he's not.
At the moment.
Cole looks like he could be on the attack on him anytime soon. Coming down the pit straight, using ERS to try and stick and slush him with Fern.
Fern picks up a penalty.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
going to hit him
help
in the race.
in the long run. That could lose him a couple of positions as Ducky comes in the pits to serve his stop note.
Getting scarily close to the back of Legends here, coming through into sector 2. Will they be able to make a move on the back straight if you can try and get within striking distance? I don't think he will with the dirty air that you get through the first and second sector through here, but he could if he can nail this section with the fresher tyres. Not much else going on up and down the grid, so I'm going to stay on board with the turn through here and hopefully see if he can get a move done through here. It'll be amazing to see. We've not seen him move on the first corner. So
Tommy is all over the back of Cole, using those medium tyres to good effect, but just can't do anything with it with the DRS train. Fern obviously holding these guys up. Dan still just about in the DRS of term, and term's obviously all over, but obviously Cyclone is now just overtaking his own teammate who was ghosting.
Yeah, I mean, Dan looks a lot faster in turn, but I feel like just because turn's been held up, especially with no DRS at the moment. Dan's lost the back end and he's lost it here.
Oh, Cole
has
Cole's
made
got
it
Fern.
Fern and Dan both had mistakes. Tommy's also going to try it.
I think Fern had a bit of a mistake. Now Tommy is all over the back. Better exit. He's now got that position. Tommy up to P5. Fern's going to have to give his position up. Cole's got a little bit of room now, but he has lost that DRS, so he needs to boogie.
Yeah, I mean, Dan made a mistake as well coming through there, as we see Term has managed to find his way past Legends, but drawing all this.
The DRS obviously helped him there, so now Term just needs to pull away.
Yeah, it does. It's not been enabled.
Oh, I thought it was. Sorry, my bad. It said lap 3 on the tyres, so I'm assuming Term was open.
Now this lap isn't. It's now open. It was down the pit straight.
No, it is open.
Yeah, it is now. Just down the pit straight. That lap it wasn't because the detection point was the lap before. And the DRS.
Tommy is getting ARS Fern all over his gearbox.
Dan is right up behind Legends now. He's gained all the time that he needed. Legends well DRS off the turn if he doesn't lose out during the chicane. No, just fell out.
Just out.
Just fell out,
so
but I think
Dan's close enough to make a move though.
He's about a second.
Dan's got no ERS left. No. He's down to 8%.
Apparently.
He's got nothing.
Fern's
lost it again.
Oh!
Fern's got overtaken by Crowding.
Fern is falling back fast as Crowding gets past.
There's something in that final sector that he's just not happy with.
Yeah, he's hitting the grass there as well.
Yeah, he is really
seems uncomfortable.
So that is Crowding up to P6. on our island on Zyklon, sticking together nicely. Ducky right at the back, but he is gaining obviously on Evans' AI. He can still get something out of this race. People with pens, another safety car, you know, it's not all I'm doing good for Ducky at the moment. Cryptic's going well. Obviously he said his aim for the race was to actually just finish it. Obviously learning no line and stuff is very hard to do.
Technically,
so
right now he can say he's beating AMS Evans, Bucky, EXR Lewis, Drive Forever and AMS Guys and Heavy Duty. He's faster than all of them. So
through circumstance, yes.
Through circumstance, but technically he has that bragging right. So go.
Fern has dropped massively off crowding.
He has.
And here comes Zyklon. Zyklon's now got him. So Fern's gone from battling for the win or a podium, P2, P3, to now being P8.
Yeah.
He's going to be out of those points. He's struggling.
Island's just behind.
Island is the next man. Island is the next man behind him.
Looking good for him. But Legends is doing a really good job here. Keeping the gap to Dan. Dan's not been able to attack much.
No. Top 3 are starting to pull away as well from Cole. Cole not being harassed by Tommy behind. Tommy still can't get into the DRS.
Yeah.
He's still comfortable P4 at the moment. Obviously P3 once Legend pits.
Oh, we're only halfway through this Bullfest.
We need a safety car to spice things up.
I want beds.
Same here, man. Same here. Right, we'll go on board with Fern as he's dropped out of the DRS of Zyklon. And now he has Island.
Yep,
Island catching.
He's overtaking.
He's catching. He has gone for the move into turn 1. And he's made it stick.
Oh, Fern on the outside.
But here comes Island again.
Will he use any overtake on the exit? Yes, he's gonna. Will he use any overtake? No, he doesn't. I think he just concedes the position.
Fern's on 78%. Has he forgotten to turn his button on or something?
Yeah. What's Fern doing?
Like, use your ERS. Use your ERS, mate.
Has he decided to save and forgot that his other drivers on the track? But now he's down to 9th. Trying all that, the Red Bull made his way past the Williams just behind. He seems to have a lot of pace. So, that's a quandary. Oh,
it's Cryptic.
Cryptic binned it.
He's binned it.
Oh, he hasn't finished. Oh, commentator's curse.
Oh, so nothing for Cryptic.
Commentator's
another
curse.
Safety car.
Yeah.
Fern gets another penalty.
Another safety car. That is perfection for Legends. Legends is absolutely having parties in his pants.
You can go to mediums.
Terms.
The
only one to pit out of the McLarens. Yeah, everyone else is pitting except Dan and Cole. And also Fern stays out.
Fern's left the session.
That's nice to know.
Maybe reason why he was going backwards. Maybe he's having any issues that we couldn't see.
Screen freezes, etc. So Legends now is about P5 with fresh mediums that can go to the end. He will be happy with his position.
I don't know about going to the end. They're going to struggle. They're going to be very worn. But
yeah, I mean, Dan and Cole know that with this safety car, they can definitely get to the end.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just they'll have a lot of less pace during the first 10 laps of this.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones where it's hard to overtake.
Yeah.
Very hard. So they're looking in a good position here.
The Red Bull is on the intermediate tyre.
What is Isaac done?
Isaac is accidentally
He's tried to click to mediums, panicked, and gone to inters instead.
Yeah, he's panicked. He's absolutely scuffed it there. We are seeing...
Someone record this, because this is going to Idiots of the Week.
Yeah, clip it. I'm going to be recording it on my Xbox.
I'm joking, Isaac. I've done the same mistake. Don't worry, I'll just blame the game. Tell them why they put me on inters.
Yeah.
But
so he'll
it's
say,
an easy thing to do.
Or maybe he's done it on purpose. Maybe it's like a strategy that nobody knows.
If he doesn't go to the pits, he'll be DSQ'd.
Oh wait, what if he, right, after the safety car, sets lap record, right, and then wins?
Surely... Not judging by his outlap, he's not doing anything. Because he's slipping and sliding more than I am on an ice rink.
I want to see you on an ice rink. That's a sight to behold, to be fair. Yeah, he's going
to go in the pits.
I actually want to see Phoenix on an ice rink now. We need to make that happen.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just come round and meet your mum, she's icy.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
See ya. Cold.
Mate, if she's frozen, you're doing it wrong. Anyway.
Let it go. Let it go. Just like Frozen 2, you hear your little simp calling, don't you?
I'm gonna slap you so hard. Oh, do you know if Fern got back in this lobby now? He'd be right, chuffed.
He might have, he's in there, might have died as well, because
Evans he's probably crying in the corner, to be fair. Evans, hey, if I was Evans and I came back and I was in 6th and I had some hard stuff to go to the end, I wouldn't mind. Well, I think I'd prefer to be in those medium tyres right now. There's Terms trying to get past Fern. Trying, he's in Fern. Terms in Fern. 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 Term is Fern and Fern. Confirm that Term is Fern and he's inside Fern. Bars. Right, his safety car restart now. Dan will lead the train. Coming out the final corner, safety car is now in the pace. Dan's lost the back end, just like Verstappen did on the restart in real life.
Oh, not again. He did that last time.
Good exit though, he's gone. He's gone
Terms up.
Look at Legends! Oh, the inside of Term here, into Turn 1.
Oh my, because even Evans' AI is getting involved now.
Both AIs and Turn's got it on the outside!
Oh my god, that must be so frustrating. Seeing those AIs. The cycle is trying to get past them.
And Evans is, crowding is within this now. Look at crowding. Out of nowhere, he's battling with these top dogs who have been leading the race.
Randy Orton. Calling Randy Orton. Out of nowhere.
I'm going to ignore that. That's the cheesiest, most crusty thing you've ever said.
Crusty?
Yes.
Wait, do you think I'm a loaf of bread?
Oh, you're old and wrinkly. Sorry. Right, Term's got past Cole, or he will in about 2.5 seconds. There we go, told you. Yeah. He squeezed him off a bit there. Cole's done Cole's just got mugged. Legends is going to be on the second Cole as well with these fresh mediums. My phone's going off like a women's pleasure doll.
You should know.
Oh, God. Right, Dan's leaving.
Oh, still ticking with Term. Yeah, Dan's out front, but Term's going to close the gap.
Yeah, and if you look at...
Term has got that penalty.
Legends has got a lot of pace here in the race. I think he's going to be pushing Cole to the limit. Term's falling back a little bit. There for the third turn. Well, Legends is half spun. Going out of turn 2. He will lose out to Cyclone.
He's going to have a better run. Is he going to make a move on the inside? No, he thinks better of it. As Ducky has made his way up to P10.
Dan is commanding this race right now.
Yeah, Ducky is proper motoring now. He's sniffing points. That's the that's the never give up attitude, that is Ducky. Looks like you're down and out, still get points from it. You never know what happens in racing nowadays.
Honestly,
anything can happen. Car. It's Cole has dipped out of the windows. Terms back in the window.
Yeah, it'll be hard to overtake though. Legends will be attacking Cole.
six-car train. Soon to be 7, soon to be 8. Because Ducky's now
soon to be
in 1 second.
Everyone. Arctic as well getting involved. As we see Legends just behind Cole coming down the back straight. He will not have DRS yet. I think it's going to get enabled this lap.
Next lap.
Yeah, I've noticed this lap, the one we're on now. So, he's a bit wide there for turn 1. Cyclone looking more 5 doing Legends than Legends is on Cole. Legends is nearly falling out of the DRS from Cole.
Yeah, Legends is just worried about the attack from behind, so he's losing touch of the car in front. As Term is all over the back of Dan. He is all over him. Both of them down to 30% ERS. Cole's on 10%. Cole's ERS management has gone out the window today.
Yeah, usually he's quite good with it. You see him using overtake there when he's a second ahead and a second behind. Like, come on, and look at him, he's using it again down that straight.
Well, you might as well use it, or you lose it.
Yeah.
Oh, Term has gone for a move on Dan.
Dan's off!
What happened to Dan? He's lost it at the corner, hasn't he?
He's raged because his wheel's not really moving at that point. I don't know if he lost it or he got hit by Term.
It's Term, yeah. I don't know. We'll find out.
I feel we'll find out
after,
yeah, I feel like that will be in the steward in before I think I'm on the time on the pits now. I would. Yeah, he's going very slow. That's not a dude who wants to race. Does he have wing damage on that Williams here?
Yes, he does.
Yes. So will he retire?
All end plate missing.
Will he retire? No, he doesn't. He will keep going. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Back to the action. Legends is still over the back of Cole. Zycon keeping in that second along with Crowding. Tommy in P6, obviously doing the 2-stop, so he's doing well. The safety cars have definitely helped him out. Tetley up to P7. Ireland in P8 with Ducky right behind him in P9. Arctic has lost touch to the top 9 at the moment. He's solid in P10. He's obviously got 2 drivers disconnected behind, and Isaac is way off the pace, along with Dan, who's just come to pits. So Arctic looked like
Isaac gaining,
set for a
but
point today.
he was on those intermediates, he had to switch, and the safety car came in before he could catch up to the train. So, unfortunate for
Ireland looking on the back of Tetley, looking like he wants to do the overtake.
Legends is also right about in Cole here coming out of the final corner.
We're going behind. Legends half a second, 6/10 back. Now he's going to start gaining DRS open. Put his DRS on.
He knows Cole's derating. I'd use a bit of overtake here. He's going to split it. Coming into turn 1, he's not going to be able to make the move. Maybe a bit more use of overtake through there could have helped him out. He's getting a lot dirty air through there, and he's losing time. But I think everyone is when they're trying to get on the attack through the first few corners.
Crowding has now lost the DRS to the top 4. So if Tommy can latch on, he can possibly make an overtake.
Yep.
But this will be frustrating for Ducky because he knows he'll have the pace over all of these guys.
Yeah, and I feel like
he just wants to get past.
We could see some moves other than the first corner here if Ducky can creative with the way he's driving. Maybe find where he's faster.
But Legends 4/10 back behind Cole. Cole's nearly in the DRS. Looks like Term might be slowing down a little bit just to let Cole back in the DRS.
Yep, probably. I mean, McLaren will be playing.
Look at all the penalties that have just come through. I've just noticed.
Yep, same. Legends.
But at the same time, Term's had a bit of a wobble coming out that corner there.
Yeah, Term's got 80 seconds of penalty, so backing down into Cole's DRS is probably not going to help him much. Legends with 3 seconds.
Cole is in DRS range now.
Yep. But he's also derating. Legends has 3 seconds worth of penalties, so even if he overtakes Cole at this point, it's going to be a very big challenge to get a 3-second gap, especially with Term just up ahead.
Let's have a look at the whole situation. So Term with 8 seconds, you've got Cole with nothing. Legends on 3 with Zyklon on 3. Crowding, keeping his nose clean again. He's got a potential podium on his hands if he can keep his nose clean and keep with the chasing pack. Tommy with 3 seconds and one with Tetley on 3 seconds. Ireland with no penalties, he's going to gain some good positions if he can keep his nose clean. Ducky on 3 seconds, Arctic on none. And then obviously people behind who have got penalties.
Yep, Cole's looking very, very, very sketchy through there. I'm pretty sure he's fallen back out the DRS at Term. Cyclone's getting very close to the back of these, crowding catching up as well. So Cyclone will now beat a DRS of Cole and Legends. Cole looking very, 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 what's the word? When you're like,
sketchy.
Vulnerable. Ricardo once said that he likes them vulnerable.
Yeah, well, Legends has now got the run on him.
Yeah,
They're both
he's running
derating
out.
though. They've both got
He's
nothing.
going to start derating any minute.
Cole's going to go for the fence.
Yeah, no. Cyclone, nice Cyclone. Legends
Oh,
on the
Legends
outside.
cut him up a little bit there.
Nah, I think Legends did fine. Where else you need to go? I think Legends got the move done.
No, he could have left a little bit more room. Cole had to slam on and was riding the whole of the curb.
True.
So Legends could have left more room. But Cole just needs to make sure he doesn't lose 3 seconds to him.
Yep, penalties will.
And he's still got this win.
Same with Cyclone as well. And I'm sure.
And crowding.
I'm sure that
Cole just doesn't want crowding going past him. If crowding goes past.
I mean, I'm sure Turn will slow up for Cole. Try and back up Legends and Cyclone's up the inside.
What? Oh, that was a silly move there by Zycon.
Yeah, but
he tried to force it. There was no room whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's lucky he didn't lose a wing there.
Looking back at Ducky needs to get, if he wants to make a move, he needs to get creative. He needs to find out where he's faster than the other drivers on this track and plan a move.
Ducky's at 70% DRS at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, because everyone's in a DRS trim, there's no overtaking it so long because you can't really get the speed.
He's going to get better slipstream now because the guy in front of him is 7 tenths behind. He's not going to be gaining much.
Yeah,
He's battling at front.
No.
They're all weaving.
Cyclone crowding, yeah. Now, if Ducky wants to make an overtake in this situation, best thing to do is try and find a place on the track where you wouldn't expect an overtake, but where he knows he's faster than the car ahead. Maybe turn 4 or turn 6, somewhere like that. Go for an audacious move, scatter the driver out of the way, where he knows he has the pace. It's how I was able to manage to overtake people at Netherlands when I was in a sort of train like this and around the same position.
Yeah, well, at the moment, Ireland is starting to lose touch of Tetley, so the time might come sooner than later.
Legends taps the gravel.
He's took your advice. He's gone for it.
Yeah.
Round the fast right-hander. He has absolutely mugged Ireland off.
That is exactly how you need to do it. Beautiful move from Ducky there.
What a move there by Ducky. Now he needs to get after Tetley. He's nearly back into that 1 second. He's now into that 1 second. So Ducky, though, he needs to pull 3 seconds on Ireland because, you know, Ducky has got that pace. Yeah. Ireland doesn't.
I mean, if you can get some positions out of the way here in the last 5 laps, those 15 laps have gone past very fast. If you can get some positions here, as we see Tommy looking at Crowling's got DRS off of Cyclone ahead, he's looking at Cole derating, so he's not been able to save any ERS during the last few laps, unfortunately for him.
Tommy's lost it.
Is he? I'm looking, Tommy,
yeah,
lost it.
He's lost the position to Tetley.
Ducky will be looking at Tommy now. Tommy's not going to be comfortable in the position he's in. He's also derating. Ducky will be looking for a move once again somewhere where he finds himself being faster than Tommy. But he'll have to find it soon because he doesn't know where Tommy's lacking on pace. So it might be next lap or the lap after the overtake comes, unless Tommy makes another mistake. That is.
Ducky is looking very punchy though under those tyres. Obviously the oldest of all the mediums, but looks like he's the quickest man on track right now.
Yep. Okay, very close to the back of Tommy there. I'm riding a board with him right now. Ducky.
Cole is nearly out of that 1 second. He needs to stay within that 1 second of Legends.
Yep.
Oh, he's just out of it now. The tyres are starting to give up on him. These mediums are obviously going a bit better than his hard tyres.
Got third being in the commentary box. My cat's decided to try him. Hello, buddy. Come on, watch the race.
Ducky has now pulled a 1.2 second on Ireland. He needs to make a move. Ducky looks like he's going to try and size the one up into the next corner. He can use some overtake.
Yeah, he's going to wait. He's going to wait. He gets very close to the back end of Tommy there. He'll be looking on the exit. He's not really got the best of exits because of how close he was to Tommy's car. Coming into turn 5, Tommy touches the grass. Tommy's touching the grass a lot on the entry of corners I've seen. both Mercedes are doing actually. Legends have spotted touching the grass and the gravel a lot as well. So it's not just the one Mercedes that has been extending the track limits a little bit. They've both got penalties as well for the track limits, so I'm not really wrong. The game agrees with me, which is probably scary knowing Codemasters.
I'm going forward with Zyklon because Zyklon is all over the back of Amos Cole. Cole is way out of that DRS zone, that DRS window now. Cole just needs to make sure that, oh no, Cole's back in it. He hasn't got it, he was just after the line. So at the moment Cole still hangs on to that P3. At the moment his crowding is way off now, so Crowding is now lost, I think, his chance of a podium. Best I think he's going to get is possibly P4.
I'm back from the dead.
Yeah, it's fine. Cole is now back in that DRS zone.
Lovely.
Using all his DRS, using everything he's got. He wants to make that car as quick as possible. He's desperately trying. He doesn't want to lose this potential win. Obviously, Term up ahead with 8 seconds worth of penalties, so he's definitely not going to win.
Yep.
Cannot pull the gap. But he needs to stay within that 3 seconds of
Oh,
Legends.
Crowning's off, Crowning's spun.
Oh, Dan's retired.
Dan retired as well. He's retired in the pit lane. He was about a lap down, so not much to talk about there. Crowding spun off at the final corner. He's going to be kicking himself and falling down from about 5th position.
Tommy's on the move.
Tommy's on
the move on Tetley.
Tetley, yep.
Tetley's hit the back of him.
Yep, Tetley's losing some time. Ducky's going to be on the attack now, using overtake. Maybe no, he doesn't. He stays back. I think Ducky's just biting his time. He don't want to make any mistakes or do anything, you know, untoward to get himself a penalty or get any damage or throw. The point that he's got right now, he's in about 8th position.
Crowding. He had got a pen as well. So, double the heartache for him. He's going to lose the position to Arctic as well because of that pen. So he's going to be down to P10.
Unfortunate for him. Really unfortunate. Right now...
Ducky, is he going to go for a move?
Right now, Term
he
is
sticks behind.
Term's 7 seconds ahead of Cole. Or, yeah, 6.8 seconds.
It's 3.7 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I've done it on fucking... Never mind. I thought I had it on intervals.
What are you going
I had it
about?
on intervals the whole race, so I thought it was the gap between him and Legends and then him and Term. You know what I mean? So it's 3 seconds for Legends, right, and 3.7 ahead of them together.
The medium tyres have started to die.
Yeah.
Because Cole is rapid now. He is right on the back with no ARS. He's still catching.
I mean, Legends will be just hoping to defend. I mean, him losing a position to Cole wouldn't really matter, did it? Oh, right now.
No, he's still got a podium. Still a good race for Legends.
My question is, how far down will Term fall? He will fall all the way down to about 7th. 7th now. Assume that will change later on, but right now it will be 7th, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, but everyone with 3 second penalty, so he'd be round back P4.
Yeah, true.
But Term is pushing. He's probably going to go for one last lap. He's got 27% ERS.
Yeah.
He's going to push like hell.
So is Cole.
Ducky's got Tetley.
Oh.
Ducky managed to get Tetley, but he hasn't got a DRS now for the next lap.
Yeah, I think.
And his D rating.
Tommy will have that 5th sealed up, done for. No one can snatch it off of him. Yeah, he's got a good enough gap to Island as well. Island's done a double overtake on the inside. Beautiful move. No, Island's gone round the outside. What a move. That was way better than the 3-4 wide we were doing at the first corner last time. Beautiful move from all
Tetley's
three of
back
them.
up to P6.
Recording that, thank you very much. Beautiful bit of overtaking there. Beautiful on the final lap. Tetley overtakes 2 cars.
Ducky went for the move before the DRS, lost DRS to the car ahead, and he was just a sitting duck. Excuse the pun. Down that main straight. But we'll go on board with Term as he's finishing off his lap. It's the last lap of the Spanish Grand Prix.
On board with
He's absolutely dominated. Safety cars have hindered. Penalties are going to cost him again. But can't deny this man has got some pace. He just needs to learn not to get as many penalties as he does.
Yep, he probably got one speed in the pit lane, and now he comes across the line. He will win on track. Legends will come across the line, but Cole will win the Spanish Grand Prix of NRC Tier 1.
Term
it's a podium for Term.
Yeah,
Ireland moves up to P4, Tommy P5, Cyclone P6.
Cyclone P6.
That
Tetley P7, Ducky P8, Arctic P9, and then someone crashed out.
Yep, someone has crashed out at the end there. Driver of the day. That's it. Come on, game. Are you on your ass?
I am indeed.
Yep, so you're probably loaded about now.
They've just done all their champagne.
Alright, okay. Well, you had the whole podium.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, in P1, AMS Cole, keeping it squeaky clean, no penalties, managed to get P1. Legends coming from P11 up to P2. What a race for him. Term, unlucky with the penalties, gets to P3. Ireland started P10th. Safety cars definitely helped him out into P4. Tommy P5, same with him with the
soft runners haven't seemed as bad as we thought.
No, Zyklon starting P6, P15 up to P6. Obviously, safety cars in that first lap helped him out. Tetley up to P7 with Ducky. What a recovery for Ducky. Obviously being starting dead last, massive miles behind everyone. Back up to P8, getting some good points. Arctic P9, and then Andre with the last point. Obviously then the DNFers. Crowdin obviously was one lap behind. Evans and Fern, who obviously disconnected from the race. Dan DNF'd. Cryptic, Lewis, Kevin, and Jai Forever, and obviously Thomas early on in the race.
And that's that.
So, with that done, we will see you all next week for Division 1. Obviously, I believe Division 2 is on tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah.
So, but from me and obviously from Rambo, that is just done. See you all next week.
Goodbye.